Du-du-du, du-du-du-du. I put on John Fork Solar. Don't worry. John Pork Attack is the first video being watched today. As I exhale tons and tons and tons. Did I mention tons? And tons of copium. Ow. What do you mean, why do you hate us? I don't hate you guys. I do not. Let's see who's all here. Ooh, I almost just did that. Solar FT, Sunset Gold, Mr. Peach, Pittsburgh EAS. They're about to drop the moderate. Pretty sure it might already. It's about to get dropped here very soon. Well, you see, Weather Storm Lord, the event already passed through. I got like 25-mile-per-hour wind gust, some slightly a heavy rain, and thunder. I got nothing else. I sat in the enhanced. I saw a tornado outbreak occur to my north, tornadoes to my southwest, and to my west potentially as well, but nothing here. I am very annoyed. We almost had a Washington swapping. Close. I do not have a Discord server and do not plan on having one anytime soon. So, without further ado, we're watching John Pork. We're gonna fuck around and find out today. Hello, lava. Oh my god, John Pork is calling. Do you pick up? I know I would. Okay. This ain't bad.
This message is being broadcasting through the El Paso Police Department and the Department of Phone Services. Multiple people were getting calls from a pig. When it calls you, it says John Pork. In addition, when they don't answer the calls, they get killed by John Pork. The El Paso Police Department are going to investigate why it's
I
happening.
am throwing
As a
my
precaution,
phone at
all
the
residents is
ground
ordered
if
to
he
turn
calls
off your
me.
phones immediately. If you got a call from John Pork, take it to your local T-Mobile, Apple, or Android store, or call 911 immediately. Stay tuned to TV radio stations or other media outlets for more information about this situation.
If I saw that face on my phone, I'm burning it. That's rude. You used to. Oh. Okay, this is actually pretty clean.
Administrative message from the El Paso Police Department. The phone services has managed to fix the issue. Also, it was caused by John Pork. He is now mad and killing people at his path. Right now, the El Paso Police Department are now heading to John Pork's location. As a precaution, all residents must seek shelter immediately. If you see John Pork, call 911
I could
immediately
tell,
or the El
FT.
Paso Police Department by calling 831-970-762-1. Thank you for your cooperation. More information will come when it's available.
Oh, look who's back again. Hello. EAS Alert 88. Hello, Alexi. E. Ooh, red variation.
This message is being broadcasted through the El Paso Police Department. More information about John Pork. He was spotted attacking people at his path. Right now, the police are trying their best to arrest John Pork.
Okay,
So far,
Fortnite
20 people
Tornado.
were killed by John Pork. This is a very dangerous situation and should not be ignored. All residents must get to your shelters immediately. If you see John Pork, call 911 immediately. Thank you for your cooperation. More information will be available soon.
Now I want pork shoulders. What are pork shoulders? Or pork ribs? I know what ribs are. You see, I'm a man of my Fortnite. I need my Fortnite. Well, yeah, your name is literally like Fortnite Tornado or something.
Here's the latest weather outlook. A heat wave moving to Austin, Texas, moving north at 33 miles per hour. The National Weather Service in El Paso has issued a heat advisory for El Paso County, Southeast Texas, until 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. At
Oh, yo.
4:30 p.m., a heat wave was spotted in
Hi,
Orchard, moving
I'm
north at
going to say this
33
wrong,
miles
and
per
I
hour.
am sorry.
Be sure to get plenty of water during
Hayase?
the heat. Having your children in the car is
I
hazardous.
hope I said that close enough to
Find
right.
a shady
Thank
spot.
you for the
Repeating, a heat
$10.
advisory
One
was
of your
issued
EAS
for El Paso,
one of your
Austin,
EAS
Dallas,
scenarios might
and
become
Arcard.
reality due to the storm in
You're
Washington
listening to NOAA
D.C.
Weather Radio,
I'm
all hazard station
kind of glad it didn't.
KHEY 90.
I already Quad State Tornado was one enough. I didn't need another one. I think the severe weather threat's over for DC. At least last time I checked. Yeah, it seems pretty much over. I would have gotten sued. No,
The
I just
following
become.
message is transmitted at the request of the El
No,
Paso
FT, I
Police
just would have
Department.
become a fortune teller
John
then.
Pork is placing bombs to people's houses. Right now, the military is on their way to kill John Pork
since the El Paso police is struggling to kill John Bork. As a precaution, all residents must seek to a fallout shelter immediately. If you see John Port, call 911 immediately.
They're struggling to
Stay
kill
tuned for more
John Pork
information on this
because
dangerous situation.
they did not use, the police department's not using the Fortnite tornado tactics. The clay screen, the clay screens. I like how that's what we call them. They're screen variety, which I like, and there's definite improvements in here, I will say. Oh, we got two endings. Will Dallas finally get to the Super Bowl by 10 years? No. Hello, radio. Alright, I presume this is ending one. Are the young country bombers included in this? I have no clue. See, random PFPs here.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. John Pork was successfully killed by the military, and everyone won't have spam calls from him ever again. All residents is free to exit your shelters now. However, it will take a few years to repair everything from John
Like, I don't
Pork.
think the
If your
Cowboys are in
shelter
a
was
necessarily
destroyed,
good
call
position right now.
911 and the National Guard will take you to a shelter. This concludes this activation of the emergency alert system.
You heard
All
the
normal
Cowboy hate
programming
arch
will
all
now
continue.
resume.
Well, of course I'm gonna hate the Cowboys. It's my literal... It's my division rival, but like... They are very unbearable as a fan base. Just block the number. Well, then you die. Alright, guys. I'm betting emergency action notification.
We interrupt our regular programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow.
Oh, wow. I was right. The John Pork lore.
The following message is transmitted at the
I think
request
what's
of the
better than
United
John
States
Pork
government.
lore is the
This is
real
not a
lore.
test. I repeat, this is not a test. Please close attention to this alert, as it will contain a global crisis. At around 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, John Pork was seen growing bigger and bigger. He has somehow came back to life. As a result of John Pork growing big, he is going to split the world in half. All residents
Split
in
the
the world
world in
must gather
half.
with friends and family and prepare for certain death. There is no reason
Every
to
time I
stay
hear
calm.
that siren,
Go
all
into
I
panic
can
mode.
think
If
of
you
is
want to,
rising
Romans
heat.
2:19.
That is
He awaits of sins of
unfortunate.
death. Our Father, God, is the reason why we are alive. We should now be strong and brave. We will now conclude the final activation of the emergency
Guys,
alert
this is
system with
the
our
Split
final play of
4.
the national anthem. God bless you all, and God bless America.
The Split... This... What if this is actually just the Split 4? Why is my computer lagging all of a sudden? Okay. Okay, that's it. Alright. We're not watching this. I'd watch this, but there's an epilepsy warning. And I prefer... Oh, this will be intriguing. Sub-Zero Wasteland. My favorite overused national anthem. This seems like. I feel like I've seen this concept done about 500, 499 too many times. Shameless plug. We'll watch FT's new mock next. That's in the suggestion, so. The music's fine. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Peach.
Hello and welcome to the Buzz 105.3 FM. We have some news. Also, I always want to say this before you get into the news. Thank you guys for listening to our radio station. We serve music 24/7.
I thought there was going to be a fourth wall break. Okay.
I have some news. So, as you might have known or heard, this is not really that public right now, but the temperatures are quite cold, even though it is January. It's Januaries are really cold, but the temperatures are drastically dropping. I've been noticing it. It hasn't really gone nobody has really alerted the public about it yet because it's not that big of a deal. It does get cold sometimes. There are times where
it's only
the temperatures can get
37.
cold.
Oh, it
but,
just
the
changed
temperatures have
to
been dropping
34 degrees.
not like regular, but it will drop multiple degrees at a time. So right now it's 34 degrees outside and it's raining right now.
FT Lord, number 1. He eats plastic.
I think it's supposed to. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have there's supposed to be a blizzard tomorrow, and the lows today is 30 degrees, and the high is 37. So that
Oh god, Eagle Eyes has a clap. Okay. For the news part in
but anyways,
the
temperature
walloping, did you put voices or visuals
it's pretty
first?
low right now. It's supposed to be going below freezing to the 20s and sometimes even the 10s.
If you're
so
asking what I prioritize,
activity, make sure that
I
or
mainly
your family
prioritize
or
the
relatives
visuals in that.
take precaution so that they don't get frostbite or hypothermia, because that will or can and will kill you or severely injure you. So that is it for what I have to say. You may go back to listening to music.
Oh wait, did you put together voices or visuals first?
But
I did
there's any
the
more
voice.
News that I should
well, I did the voice acting.
I will be
The voice
again.
acting was first.
But thank you. Goodbye.
I mean, 34 degrees in January isn't like that cold.
So welcome to the Emergency Channel Network. But so we have some news. Number 1.
You're welcome, Eagle
The temperatures are dropping to
never forget the
levels.
emergency alert system details channel when that was a thing.
Not really much going on.
That was honestly for the time it was kind of neat.
So we all know that it's January right now, and the temperature is supposed to be low, but the average temperatures are like 45 degrees, and right now it's 32 degrees outside. Check the weather channel on your phone; it should tell you, and that's quite cold. So I'm wanting the public to take precautions and make sure that nobody gets sick or anything like that.
I'm pretty sure this is an absolute zero ripoff. But like, I don't see what's not normal, not abnormal about this.
This message has transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service. At approximately 2:18 p.m. Central Standard Time,
Yeah,
the
there's nothing
temperature started
really.
dropping to unusually low levels, to the point where there were reports of some people with health issues that started to get frostbite and sometimes hypothermia. There are
That's.
also reports of ice patches being spotted throughout the highway,
This is.
making it
It's
really hard to
fine.
drive. Citizens
It's
of Wichita with
January.
health issues are advised to stay indoors as
Even
designated.
February, it's
Outside
fine.
for you will give you hypothermia in less than 30 minutes. Stay tuned for more news on this situation.
These people really overreacting here. It is not Christmas, FT. It is August 7th. Okay, 17 degrees Fahrenheit in Chicago
Welcome to the Emergency
is
Channel Network. The temperature is dropping to
normal.
very, very low levels, and the strangest part about this phenomenon is that no one knows how or why this is happening. There were multiple reports of cars sliding off the road due to the amount of ice patches, and crashing into objects such as buildings, fire hydrants, other cars, and even people.
It is
So
not
much so
Christmas
to the
every
point
day.
where at least 80 people were reported injured due to cars hitting them.
Okay,
Make
Chicago
sure to
weather,
take
you're from
precautions and to
Chicago.
not drive
Is
at all
17
unless it is a
degrees
huge emergency.
in
Thanks for listening to the
January
Emergency
normal?
Channel Network. Stay safe, and I will provide more news
My
when it becomes
assuming answer
available.
is yes. Stop being a Grinch. I am Mr. Grinch. You're a mean one. Mr. Grinch.
This message has transmitted at the request of the Chicago Police Department. This alert is being issued in the following cities or counties: the entire state of Illinois. At 9:21 p.m. Central Standard Time,
I don't think that's
there
a
were at
city
least
or a county.
750 reports of people getting injuries from cars sliding off the road, and around 120 people had died from either severe frostbite, severe hypothermia, and getting crushed by sliding cars. There were multiple reports of fires starting in buildings. The National Weather
What?
Service is looking into the situation to see why this is happening. At this time, citizens of Illinois are advised to stay inside, seal all cracks of your house, turn on your AC to warm your house, and do not go outside unless it is an emergency. The temperature is supposed to drop to -5 degrees Fahrenheit by 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. A snowstorm warning is also in effect from Thursday at 11
What's
p.m.
a
Central
snowstorm
Standard Time
warning?
to Monday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned for more.
Thanks for notifying us that the audio cut off. You cannot have a plastic bottle, FT. Okay, negative
President, since
17 in
I'm not as
Wichita
scared
is
of
a
the
little
situation anymore,
cold.
I will turn on the Wichita news station.
Welcome to WHN 11 News. My name is Jack, and I will serve you news 24/7. So, as I might already know, that temperatures have dropped 50 degrees Fahrenheit in just under one day.
Eat food.
Chaos has broke loose all around Wichita, with hospitals filling up with thousands of
What
people.
was that noise?
The Federal Emergency Management Agency has just told us that over 60,000 people have been injured
I'm
from cars
drinking
crashing
chocolate
into them,
milk.
frostbite,
I was making
hypothermia,
funny
fires, and
noises
the
with my
ongoing
cup.
blizzard, and around 14,000 people had died from the stated reasons, and there were even
Yeah,
people frozen solid on the street because they weren't wearing proper clothing outside. The smartest thing to do right now is to stay inside and turn on ventilation. All highways in the state have been closed to prevent further casualties. Thanks for listening to the news, and that's all I have for right now. More news will appear when it becomes available.
Something chilling is discovered.
Resident, I love Steven Universe.
I crown thee your water majesty, my liege.
I Oh, national alert. Okay. Who snuck Steven Universe in here? I don't know.
This message has transmitted at the request of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. At approximately 10:17 a.m. Central Standard Time, we got a report from NASA about the dropping temperatures, and we got a
He should have
bone-chilling
gotten
response. NASA
copyrighted.
had told us that the
Thank
temperatures
you,
were
Dante.
dropping because the sun had gotten cooler, and its color is changing from yellow to red. NASA told us that they are setting out a mission to reverse the changes and pull the sun back to where it was and to warm up the sun with 1 quadrillion gallons of flammable water.
Aww. Aww. What? Why is the sun cooling? How does the sun cool? And what is flammable water? Is this a real thing? Is flammable water a real thing? Flammable water. Okay.
Citizens are advised to stay in their homes until the situation has resolved. The current
Washington got
temperature is minus
walloped
39
today.
degrees Fahrenheit. At least 1 million people have died from this situation. Stay tuned for more updates on this
Speaking of
dangerous
which.
situation.
Went from a moderate to a slight. Tor risk is like gone. Hail risk is gone. Wind risk is gone. Oh shit, guys. Live stream starting soon.
Hello. My name is Jay and I am one of the 2 people selected to complete this mission. I have no idea where the second person is, but they are taking too long.
Sorry that I'm late. Hello. My name is Jane and I am the second person selected to complete this mission. Also, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream.
Well, let's hop on the rocket ship and bring our bucket of water.
Why did you cut me off, man?
Because I can. You got a problem with it?
Ugh. Well, there's nothing that I can do. So let's continue the mission.
The rocket ship is right there. Why didn't they move?
Okay, time to launch the rocket.
Oh, there's the
Alright,
rocket
let's go
ship.
and save the world.
Rocket launches in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
31 million viewers? This is honestly.
We are officially in space. Jay, how far are we from the sun?
We are 57 hours away and 149.7 million miles away.
Damn, that's a long time. While I'm asleep for like the rest of the ride.
Since you guys would be sitting here forever,
264 million
we will
viewers.
end the live stream and come back in 2 days, or the afternoon or evening of January 31st.
This is more views than you'll ever get. It says who?
Hello, and welcome to WHN 11 News. My name is Mark, and I will serve you the latest news that was just received. If you may not have known, there was a live stream from NASA that was about the ongoing weather situation and how they are trying to fix it. The live stream got 197 million views in the USA alone, which is around 58% of the entire USA. After their flight was told to last 57 plus hours, the live stream ended, and it should be coming back January 30th or 31st.
Thank
when
you
they
for
will
the
be near the sun.
there
And
it
now
shows
for
up.
the
Thank
bad
you for again
news.
for the $2.
Unfortunately, hundreds of buildings
Hayasi.
have
See
frozen
you
up and
later
the
as
911
well.
number has been overwhelmed with calls. Around 1.7 million deaths and 6 million injuries have been reported across more than 30 states.
You know what?
News Justin.
I dare
We
say
have
this is
just
better
received
than the
word that a
actual
mysterious
absolute
hole that
zero.
has popped up out of nowhere, but it is reported to gush out very cold air to make the temperatures colder. So far, in the last minute, the mysterious hole has killed 1,800 people. That is all I have for right now. When more news is heard of, it will
Shut your
become
mouth.
available. This message will repeat every minute until there is more news. Thank you for listening to WHN
Shut
11
your mouth,
News.
you
And we will be back
mediocre
soon.
clarinet player. Mediocre? I'm being sarcastic. Are we gonna pull back up to the NASA stream? Hang on to those feelings. What do you mean, FT? This music's fine. Uh-oh. I might send you to the black hole for it. Do not send me to a black hole.
This message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service. A blizzard is in effect for the following cities
A
or
blizzard
counties. The
is in
entire state of
effect.
Utah and Elko, Nevada. The blizzard is in effect from Saturday, January 29th at 2
Guys, the
p.m. Mountain
blizzard is in
Standard Time
effect.
to Tuesday, February 1st at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or Saturday, January 29th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to Tuesday, February 1st at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This blizzard is expected to cause 65-mile-an-hour wind gusts going north. On Tuesday, when the blizzard is about to wrap up, the wind is supposed to gust northeast at 75 miles per hour. It is also predicted that after this blizzard there will be 11 feet of snow, which is enough to make the entire state of Utah look like a snow globe. Now, the blizzard in
11
Elko
feet of
is
snow
supposed to
and
be 10 times
75
worse
mile
than the
per hour
blizzard
wind
in Utah.
gusts.
And there is a chance that the blizzard in Elko is supposed to last until Wednesday, February 2nd at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is almost 5 days. Citizens of Utah and Elko are advised to stay inside of your house and don't go out for any reason at all.
I think I
Make
will
sure
go
you have enough
outside.
food and water to last 1 week, and also make sure to have a heater. If you don't have a
Who's
heater
gonna
over
stop
the
me from
next 2
going
days,
outside?
the civil authorities will mail you electric heaters to warm up your house. Stay tuned for more updates on this dangerous situation.
You know, I gotta wonder, would it be colder being buried in 15 feet of snow? Or being outside in negative 90-degree Fahrenheit weather? This is like rain-wrapped nightmares, 60-foot ground scarring. Negative 104 degrees. Guys, a live stream starting soon. I nominate this scenario for your next tier list. Perhaps. I don't know, that was fun to do. Is there a flash flood emergency out? Because there's still 49 alerts in effect. There is a smaller alert within This is gonna be 1 billion views. I agree.
We have officially made it to the sun.
Oh, finally. That took too long.
You may go get the water jug.
All right.
Go
Make it
get
quick.
the water
All right.
jug.
Let's pour the water in now.
The live stream has ended abruptly. Thanks for watching, and please tune into another channel. Error 266.
Uh-oh.
Do you guys think we should check on Jay and Jane?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna check the live stream. What the hell?
What?
Yeah, what's up?
The live stream ended. They shouldn't even be back. The ride is supposed to last 6 days.
That's weird.
6 days.
Check the telescope.
Okay. Holy fucking shit.
What happened?
The two died. The rocket ship blew up, and the sun also blew up.
The
We
sun
need to tell
blew
the
up.
president.
They poured
Now.
water on the sun and it blew up. So realistic. There is a flash flood emergency for Cambridge in Maryland. Well, Dante, they can't be gone yet. They have to get out the global alert, which is coming right now. They poured water on the sun, and the sun blew up. What a great plot twist.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow action procedures in the EAS Operating
Sorry,
Handbook for
but I
the
think you've
national
been
level of emergency.
dethroned.
The President of the United States will speak on all stations shortly. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by.
I actually do not have a watch list. I just literally look up random scenarios to watch. Please stand by for a Please stand by for these nuts.
This message has transmitted at the request of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This is not a test. I repeat,
The sun has fucking blown up.
12:11 a.m. Central Standard Time. NASA's mission to warm and pull back up. Sun failed miserably, and it ended up killing both Jay and Jane, along with the rocket exploding and the sun exploding. The live stream was also cut off 2 seconds after the explosion. Without the sun, all life on Earth will cease to exist. The temperature has reached minus 311 degrees Fahrenheit, meaning that almost every single thing in the world has frozen solid. Over 315 million people have died in the USA alone, for a total of 7.2 billion dead in the world. It is confirmed that there is nothing that we can do to stop this catastrophe from worsening any further. The Earth is confirmed to turn into a big blue icicle in the next 24 hours.
This person that made the scenario is a young country bomber member. I have been told by my sources.
I will read a verse from the Bible, the book of John.
We need this on a tier list next time.
God loved the world so much that
I will make sure the next tier list we do, this is on it.
Not be lost, but have eternal life. I will play the national anthem for the last activation of the emergency alert system. May God bless you
The
all.
young country bombers have disbanded? No. Let me just write this down in here. Look at this, guys. They're the young twisters. Guys, look, it's the basic bitch national anthem. There's something more. Negative 1700. What's... Yeah, the planet is way past absolute zero. Well, what happens if I search up absolute zero in images? What happens? Am I going to find the scenario? The answer is no. The Earth's core is now blue. And the planet's now white. It's now an icicle. The Earth has shrunk by 1,000 miles. Oh dear Lord. The Earth is now just an icicle. What is this going on? Okay, we're gonna watch FT's mock.
This is an urgent public safety bulletin from the Chicago Police Department. At this time, please make sure all electronic devices are functioning and audible. Please ensure all blinds are closed, doors are locked, and lights are off. If you haven't already, lock all doors and windows, and/or barricade all entrances
FT, are you just gonna make a mock every day of the month?
Move immediately and quickly to the safest room in your location away from windows. Block the entrance, turn off all lights, and keep a weapon nearby to defend yourself. If you are safely secured in your shelter, do not move. Do not make a sound. Remain calm. Local police and military officials are working to eliminate the threat. At 1:07 p.m., large armies of AI soldiers have invaded Chicago. These AI soldiers are of unknown origins, but are believed to be associated with the al-Hammadi regime from Iran. Multiple bombings, killings, and
You're telling me
raidings have
this
occurred in
isn't
Chicago.
an uprising
The
reference?
military is planning counterstrikes in Chicago to help eliminate the aggressors. Should this fail, authorities believe that Chicago will be completely occupied in the next few hours. We urge all citizens to prepare accordingly for possible strikes in Chicago. Chicago is a war zone. Under no circumstances should you go outside. If an AI soldier breaks into your home, stay calm and quiet. If you are approached, follow all orders. Do not fight. They will not be stopped. Guns, knives, and water has no effect on the soldiers. The only way to stop the takeover is to airbomb certain overrun areas. Should this occur, another public safety announcement will be issued.
Is Chicago not a war zone usually?
Area of your home.
I mean,
we will not allow this regime to continue. America will prevail. No enemy that threatens our land shall stand.
this is just the uprising 50 years later. I'm not... $18 people, that's kind of crazy. Let's look at upload date. Huh? Do I click on this? Oh, he's making something, isn't he? Okay. Alright. What in the alert world? What? Hmm. Another fake alert world. We're gonna watch the New England
Attention!
fires.
This video is fake and has no relation to any real event. I do not own any of the tones used in the video. And if playing said tones on there, you may cause mass panic and confusion and may spend time in jail or have to pay a fine. Do not copy this video, as it goes against copyright laws. This video may have sounds some people may be prone to, like sirens or the tones, if you are prone to sounds like these. Then I recommend watching another video. Without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Alright guys, great start to the New England fires.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Misquamicut Fire District. At 3:51 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a house fire occurred at 6th 3rd Street. The fire isn't expected to spread too far, but as a precaution, all residents within a 400 feet radius of 6th 3rd Street are advised to listen carefully to the following instructions. Make
Anyone
sure
within
you have important
400
items such
feet.
as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, a fully charged
Was
cell
this
phone,
scenario
phone
made
chargers,
on
pillows,
TikTok?
blankets, and fire extinguishers, as well as a
How long of
battery-powered
a
or
video can you
hand-crank
upload on
radio with
TikTok?
extra batteries to let you know when
I
more
should just
information
upload,
on this
if it's like
situation
10
becomes
minutes, just
available.
upload like
Get
70
more
parts
people
of
to help you
Raindrop
grab
Nightmare.
heavier items such as TVs, lamps, tables,
So Raindrop Nightmare
etc.
part
If a
47.
fire reaches your home, get outside with all of your items and call 911 immediately, and the fire department will help save your home from fire. Stay tuned
The
for more
fire
information
department will
on this
help you save
situation.
home from fire. Man, why am I tired? Oh, that's why.
The following message is transmitted at the
I
request
didn't
of the
sleep at
National
all
Weather
last
Service
night.
in Boston, and the Exeter Volunteer Fire Department. A wildfire has occurred in Exeter, Rhode Island at Queens River Preserve. It is unknown what caused the fire, but it is possible that a campfire or a lit cigarette caused it. It is unknown how far it will spread and how rapidly it will do so, but as a precaution, all residents within an 8-mile radius of Queens River Preserve are advised to evacuate, but do not have to do so now. If you want to evacuate, do so now so that you don't get stuck into massive traffic. Wildfires, forest fires, or bush fires, are fires that start in a forest that spread very rapidly, and usually start from wood, plastic,
Not because I went to
flammable objects,
bed last night at
etc. If
3,
they catch on
and I
fire
did
and
not
spread
fall
to
asleep
other
until like
areas,
7:30.
do not enter
And then I had
Queens
to get
River
up at
Preserve
11.
or any area with fire until it is declared safe to do so by the local authorities.
And
if a fire has damaged
that
your
is
home,
terrible.
call 911
But
immediately and the fire department will help save your home from fire. If you choose to evacuate, do not evacuate to Misquamicut. Another fire has already occurred in the Misquamicut area. Stay tuned for more information on this situation.
the Fortnite fire. FT, I have the best
Hello,
scenario.
my fellow roadies.
The best
Welcome back
EAS
to
Scenario
WPRI
6.
12 News.
The
Today,
Fortnite
we have received
fire.
breaking news coming out of Exeter and Misquamicut.
Actually, no, I want to do
Apparently,
that.
there have been fires in these areas, and some people have even evacuated from the fires. There is one fire at 6th 3rd Street in Misquamicut, and another fire at Queens River Preserve in Exeter.
Would you
Queens
want to
River
watch the
Preserve
Quirk
is
Wedge?
being
I might watch
temporarily
it.
closed until the fire has cleared. Live from Queens River Preserve is our news correspondent Dave. Dave, How is everything there?
I care for them. Everything isn't too okay, and I hope that these fires will clear from the state and not spread too far. There are fires everywhere. This fire needs to go away. However, I will ask some people around the area to see what they think about the fire, or should I say, here. Never mind, I shouldn't make jokes doing something like this, but anyways, let's continue.
I shouldn't make
Hi there.
jokes.
What is your name,
Make
sir?
a joke on public air.
Hi Liam, what do you think about the fire that's going on?
I think it's pretty bad, and, well, the thing is that, you know, there's not a lot of precipitation that's been going on lately, and we've been having heat advisories.
Egg dog invasion.
Also, there's dry air, and that's like jet fuel for wildfires. So, I hope that this doesn't spread too far. There's also some fires in Nova Scotia, but I don't think this has to do anything with it. There's also some in Quebec and Ontario, all these places. But they're getting some storms, and that's pretty good for them. But we aren't, so that's bad for us. There's even another one down in Musquamaket, and that's where I live. I live near where the fire started on. I got an emergency alert on my TV. It was for 6th 3rd Street, I think it was. And, yeah, it was, yeah, so a fire almost reached my home, so we had to, like, almost had to get all of our stuff out, but luckily it didn't reach it. So, yeah, that was, it really got my adrenaline pumping there, but I guess that's all I gotta say. I don't want to say too much.
Wow, you know a lot.
Yeah, I know it as well.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any more people to talk to. Back to you, Careful.
Thanks, Dave. I think you are one of my best correspondents. That was our breaking news. We will now go to the daily weather forecast.
Wait a moment. I've seen this dude before. No, I haven't. Oh shit, guys. The civil danger. Possible tornado damage in apparently Lancaster, PA.
Civil danger for all of New
The
England.
mobile. What is that?
The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service and the New England Fire Protection. Many fires have been reported in many other different locations in New England, including Providence, Rhode Island, New Haven, Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut, Springfield, Massachusetts, Worcester, Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts,
It's the Lancaster
Manchester,
Terror
New Hampshire,
IRL.
Burlington, Vermont, Portland, Maine, and Newport, Rhode Island. All residents within a 16-mile radius of these areas are advised to evacuate immediately. Do not evacuate by plane, as smoke from the fires may cause damage to the engine, which may cause the plane to crash. If you do not evacuate, you will risk yourself to being burned and killed by the fires. This is not a drill, I repeat, this is not a drill. Make sure you tie a white cloth or towel to a visible
If you
area
don't
outside
evacuate,
your house
you
like a
will
door or
become
mailbox
the
to
die.
show authorities that you have evacuated safely. Make sure you bring items like non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid
This is
kit,
not the drill.
a fully charged cell phone, phone chargers, pillows, blankets, toiletries, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio with extra batteries to last you and your family for the duration of this emergency. Do not panic, I repeat, do not panic. Panicking will make the situation worse than it already is. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more information on this dangerous and life-threatening situation.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay, I have notifications to check. Oh, nothing there. And then I know what the other one is. Wally. We're gonna watch Wally for no reason. I have no clue what I'm getting myself into here, so.
This is a national alert. Please stand by. This is a national alert. Please stand by. This is a national alert. Please stand by.
We will be standing by.
This national alert has been broadcasted at the request of the United States government in cooperation with due to the pollution produced by excessive greenhouse gases and climate change, an evacuation immediate will be in order. In cooperation with by
thunder
and
has
large,
rolled in.
all citizens are required to go to a by and large Starliner for evacuation. All Starliner space cruisers will be taking off every day until all citizens are evacuated. Any citizens needing assistance in getting evacuated must call their local by and large assistance hotline. Once all citizens are evacuated, Operation Cleanup will commence. All captains are to look at each instruction manual located in the Axiom Captain's Quarters.
Wally.
All broadcast and radio transmissions will
If
now
anyone
cease.
comes here and tells me
Tune
they
into your
don't like
local news
Wally,
station
we
for
have
more
a problem.
information regarding this mandatory evacuation.
Alright? Wally is a great movie. Wally is a great character. And if anyone says differently, we have problems.
Attention. This is an administrative message. Please stand by. Attention.
You
This
have
is
my
an
attention.
administrative message. Please stand by. Attention. This is an administrative message. Please stand by.
Audio tripping, or is it just me? Might be just you. It should be fine on my end.
This administrative message is being broadcasted at the request of the United States government in cooperation with
It was
by
for
and
you as
large
well?
corporations.
I don't know.
All citizens have been evacuated. If you are a citizen that has not evacuated, please head to the Starliner cruise port tonight by 6 p.m. The final Starliner cruiser will leave at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once the final cruiser leaves, no other cruisers will come back until 5 years. I repeat, once the Starliner
5
cruisers leave,
years.
we won't come back until 5 years have passed in accordance with Operation Cleanup. This message will repeat every 10 minutes.
How do you even get a sequel for Wall-E?
Attention. This is an administrative message. Please stand by. Attention. This is an administrative message. Please stand by. Attention. This is an administrative message. Please stand by. This administrative message has been broadcasted at the request of the United States government in cooperation with by and large corporations. The final cruiser has now left the port. There are no reports of any citizens left in the nation. If you hear this message, we wish you well. We will come back in 5 years.
We wish you
All
well.
Wall-E robots will now be sent out into the nation for Operation Cleanup. Operation Cleanup is now in action. The emergency alert system will now cease transmission. We thank you for your participation. Any remaining functional radio and television networks may now resume normal broadcasting. The United States national anthem will now play in remembrance of your home being left behind, but the spirit comes with us.
Physical therapy
May
has
God
gone
bless you
well,
all with
other
your
than
journey
my
to your new home.
incident, or whatever you want to call it, I had last week. It's been fine. Even with that, like... Because since they moved my time around to Monday and Wednesday, 3:30. No overused video. I know. So pretty much what happened, Mr. Peach, is I was doing some exercises and stuff. And for some reason I just got like weirdly dizzy. My vision went blurry. And like I just felt awful for a few minutes. Like 10 minutes later, after relaxing, drinking some water and other stuff, I felt fine, but like I don't know what happened. I think I know what it was, and I think it was something on me. Something that I messed up, because it didn't happen today. And the home of the Wally. Alright, guys, 5 years later. Directive override warning.
This is the emergency alert system. Any Wally robots that receive this message must stop with Operation Cleanup. Override code A113 is now in effect. All
Hello,
toxicity
Tristan.
levels are too high to continue with the cleanup. All autopilots must follow Directive A113. Keep on the course, and for the Wally robots, you are relieved of duty. Do not continue with Operation Cleanup. Kill code for all Wally robots are being transmitted now. Any Wally robots continuing to function after must not go with Operation Cleanup. We are sorry, Wally robots. To autopilots, this information is to be kept classified under Directive A113. Do not share with any captains, under any circumstances. Operation Cleanup is a failure. Operation Homespace is now in effect.
Okay, let's see. Finally. Davenport.
You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXJ73 in the Quad Cities. The current time is 9:17 a.m. Central Daylight Time.
Oh.
Severe weather will be likely this afternoon. A line of severe thunderstorms is expected to move through the area in the late afternoon, bringing chances for very high winds and isolated tornadoes. The expected storm mode will be linear in nature, with the highest threat for tornadoes in the southern part of the line, which is expected to occur in southern Iowa and central Illinois. High winds can be expected in most locations along the line. Hail will likely be of no threat, as the storms will not be conducive for large hail. A severe thunderstorm or tornado watch is expected within a few hours as the storms approach. Take time to prepare before the storms impact the area.
A casual PDS tornado watch, lovely. They're my favorite.
The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 249, effective until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Iowa: Cedar, Clinton, Louisa, Muscatine, and Scott, and the following counties in Illinois: Henry, Mercer, Rock Island, and Whiteside. Remember, a tornado watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions, and stay tuned for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio, and television
I'm
outlets,
actually
or internet
tired.
sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Tornado Watch number 249 has been issued until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the
This is
following counties
unbelievable.
in Iowa: Cedar, Clinton, Louisa, Muscatine and Scott, and the following counties in Illinois: Henry, Mercer, Rock Island and Whiteside. The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Cedar County, northern Muscatine County, Scott County, Rock Island County, northwestern Henry County, until 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:16 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending
Hello,
from Buchanan to
Caitlin.
Nichols, moving east at 55 miles per hour. These are destructive
I do
storms
need
for the
sleep.
Quad Cities. Weather spotters reported a wind gust to 97 miles per hour 9 miles southwest of West Liberty and a gust to 102 miles per hour in West Branch. Expected hazards include 100 miles per hour wind gusts. Severe weather has been confirmed by trained weather
Because
spotters.
you have seen this
You
before,
are in a
Mr. Peach.
life-threatening situation.
Not in a good mood.
Flying
I've been
debris may be deadly to
fighting
those
my
caught without shelter. Mobile homes
Samsung
will be
tablet
destroyed.
because of
Expect
Ghost
considerable
Touch.
damage to homes and businesses.
So is it like,
Expect extensive
I
tree
guess in a
damage and power
sense,
outages.
stuck on
Severe
a
thunderstorms
spot
will
on
be near
this?
West Liberty
I
around
don't know.
2:18 p.m. Tipton, Wilton, and Muscatine around 2:24 p.m. Bluegrass,
I don't know if
Montpelier,
it's
and
Ghost Touch.
Walcott
I feel
around
like it'd be more of a
2:32
pro with
p.m.
the actual
Davenport, Rock Island,
device.
Eldridge, Moline, and
I don't
Bettendorf
know.
around 2:43 p.m. Silvis and Rapid City around 2:52 p.m. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include Durant, Buffalo, Andalusia, Milan, Coal Valley, Edenton, Maysville, Oak Grove, Green River, and Cleveland. Take cover now. A tornado watch remains in effect until 7 p.m. for eastern Iowa and western Illinois.
Holy crap. Why is FT freaking out? We're listening. An important announcement. I now confirm. Are you quitting? The fog is coming. A critical announcement, Mr. Fluoride Fortnite Tornado Top Water. Include more found footage. No, it's coming, not killing. Coming. The coming Georgia fog incident.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Quad Cities Emergency Management. A massive 911 telephone outage is present across the Quad Cities. All emergency lines are currently down or inoperable. If you have an emergency, dial your local police non-emergency phone number. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Quad Cities Emergency Management. Severe damage is present across the area due to severe weather that occurred earlier. Numerous roads are impassable and phone and electric lines are down in many areas. An estimate 80% of Davenport, 50% of Bettendorf, 90% of Rock Island and 75% of Moline are without power. All residents are advised to remain in their current locations until emergency assistance is available.
Jesus, I didn't fall asleep. I'm awake, whatever you call it. I went to use the bathroom. Thank you, Solar, for yelling at me to wake up. Why is Kay calling me on fucking Snapchat? What do you want? I am not asleep. Bro, I went to use the bathroom. Yeah, I see that now.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Okay.
You see.
Bro called me on Snapchat to ask if I was awake. That is. Was I seriously gone for that long? My good. Oh, I have a DM from FT as well. Why did FT start a call? Oh no. FT, I am awake.
Wake up!
I'm awake.
Wake up, Wheeler! You'll miss the thing for the Tooth Fairy.
I'm awake.
Wheeler, wake up! Please wake up, Wheeler! Please wake up!
I should have at least put a video in queue while I was gone. My goodness. Oh my goodness. I have started something. What have I started? I took 2 naps today and I just woke up. Hello. 3SS.
Emergencia nacional, esto no es un simulacro.
They're closing. Yeah. The things that haven't happened yet. Wait till you see half the things that haven't happened yet. But what would you do if I were to touch you now? What would you do? If we made a sound, what would you do? If you only knew. 'Cause I can see you waiting down the hall for me. I can see. Here, What should we put on from here? We'll put on this remastered. I am saying I can see you tailored version from the vault by Taylor Swift. Twister from Hell? Yeah, let's put on Twister from Hell. Hello, Mr. Perfectly Fine. As your heart after breaking mine. Mister's always at the right place at the right time. I think I might be wrong place. Oh god, I messed up my own lyrics.
The National
It's
Weather
not
Service
even
has
that
issued
loud,
Tornado
Kay.
Watch number
Holy shit.
243, which is in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Pennsylvania: Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Butler,
There,
Clarion,
I turned it
Fayette,
down.
Forest, Greene, Indiana, Jefferson, Lawrence, Mercer, Venango, Washington, and Westmoreland. Remember, a
Kay,
tornado
I didn't
watch
even get
means that
wind above
conditions are
30
favorable
miles
for the
per hour.
development of severe weather,
So of course I
including
survived.
tornadoes, large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Mercer County in northwest Pennsylvania, northern Lawrence County in western Pennsylvania, northwest Butler County in west central Pennsylvania, until 10:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:02 a.m.
10:45
Eastern
a.m.
Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Sharon, moving southeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Source: radar. Impact: hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Sharon, Hermitage, Farrell, Sharpsville, West Middlesex, New Wilmington, Bullitt, Newcastle, Pulaski, Grove City, and Slippery Rock. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Thursday evening for western Pennsylvania.
Guys, it's Middlesex? There's a yes, Middlesex is a county. It's also a county in New Jersey.
The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has issued a tornado warning for Butler County in west central Pennsylvania, western Armstrong County in west central Pennsylvania, until 11:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:51 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Zelienople, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado and golf ball size hail. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Zelienople, Evans City, Butler, East Butler, Fenelton, Worthington, Kittanning, and Ford City. Take cover now. Move into an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for western Pennsylvania. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 11:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Pennsylvania: Armstrong and Butler. The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has
Got no
issued a
attention,
tornado
Tone?
warning for Allegheny County in southwest Pennsylvania, southern Beaver County in southwest Pennsylvania, until 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 11:13 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Frankfort Springs, moving east at 50
Tristan.
miles per hour. Hazard, tornado and baseball-sized hail. Source, radar. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Frankfort Springs, Clinton, Coraopolis, Imperial, Pittsburgh International Airport, and Moon Township. Take cover now.
I have a
Move
ping
into an
somewhere.
interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time Thursday evening for western Pennsylvania. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Pennsylvania: Allegheny and Beaver.
Womp. 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 The
A
tour.
tornado warning
You mean the
remains in effect until
15
11:15
tornadoes in
a.m.
fucking
Eastern
New
Daylight
York
Time
in
for
like
Butler and western Armstrong
5 hours?
counties. This is a tornado emergency for the warned area. At 10:56 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 5 miles west of Butler, moving east at 55 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, deadly tornado. Source, storm spotters confirm tornado. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include Butler, East Butler, Fenelton, Worthington, Kittanning, and Ford City. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Motorists should not seek shelter under highway overpasses. If you cannot drive safely away from the tornado, as a last resort either park your vehicle and stay put, or abandon your vehicle and lie down in a low-lying area and protect yourself from flying debris. A large and extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. Take immediate tornado precautions. This is an emergency situation. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 11:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties, in Pennsylvania, Armstrong and Butler.
Oh, that was too bright. I'm not asleep. I have no clue what you're talking about. I am far from asleep. We're now just figuring out about
Tornado emergency for the Pittsburgh metropolitan area and Pittsburgh International Airport. This is a potential mass casualty situation. A tornado warning remains in effect until 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for southern Beaver and Allegheny counties. At 11:24 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, an extremely large, violent and destructive tornado was located 2 miles west of Pittsburgh International Airport, or near Clinton, moving east at 60 miles per hour. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Take cover now. Hazard, deadly tornado, 150 miles per hour wind gusts, and teacup-sized hail. Source, law enforcement and storm spotters confirmed large wedge tornado with reports of catastrophic damage and fatalities in Frankfort Springs. Impact, this is a life-threatening situation. You can be killed if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be obliterated on impact. Homes and businesses will be completely swept from their foundations. Trees will be uprooted or snapped. Debris will block most roadways. Complete destruction of entire neighborhoods is likely making the area unrecognizable to survivors. Pittsburgh International Airport, downtown Pittsburgh, and the Pittsburgh metropolitan area are in the path of this monster tornado. To repeat, an extremely large, violent, destructive, and deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move immediately to a basement or an underground storm shelter. If no underground shelter is available, move into an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building away from windows, and if time allows, consider moving to an underground shelter elsewhere. Mobile homes and outbuildings will offer no protection from this violent tornado. In addition, this tornado is approximately 3 miles wide. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties, in Pennsylvania, Allegheny and Beaver.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency. Mass destruction from the tornado that occurred about an hour ago left most roads in the Pittsburgh metropolitan area impassable due to massive debris cover. Pittsburgh International Airport, the city of Pittsburgh and surrounding suburbs have been completely destroyed. This tornado has been confirmed to be an EF6, which was never used before in a tornado. Emergency services are currently unavailable for those in need of assistance. In addition, many residents are trapped in underground shelters. If you need emergency assistance, do not leave your current location. The Pennsylvania National Guard is currently patrolling the streets to assist those in need. Please do not call 911 as the telephone lines are busy and are to be kept open for emergency use only.
I forgot, which one am I watching? Jesus. Vacation Distraction. I'll watch this one. The Pittsburgh Wedge. Okay. Did I miss that? Oh, I did. I'm blindly deaf.
This is NOAA Weather Radio KIH-35 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, operating on 162.55 MHz, originating from the National Weather Service in Moon Township, Pennsylvania.
The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Westmoreland County and southwest. The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has issued a tornado warning for Allegheny County in southwestern Pennsylvania until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:02 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service meteorologists were tracking a large and extremely dangerous tornado over McDonald. Doppler radar showed this tornado moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. In addition, a train spotter reported a large tornado over the intersection of Washington Avenue and Pennsylvania State Route 980. This tornado has already caused significant damage to property and communities in northern Washington County. This storm has a history of producing catastrophic damage and massive casualties in Atlasburg. This is a tornado emergency for downtown Pittsburgh and surrounding areas. Take cover now. The tornado will be near Oakdale and Nobletown around 3:08 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Rennerdale around 3:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Carnegie, Scott Township, Greentree, Thornburg, Crafton and Dormont around 3:18 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Downtown Pittsburgh, Mount Oliver, Mount Washington, Strip District, Southside Flats, Manchester, Chateau and Hill districts around 3:24 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Fox Chapel, O'Hara Township, Etna, Penn Hills, and
I am
Elmont
actually
around
pissed.
3:35
Dude,
p.m.
if
Eastern
I
Daylight
could actually
Time.
chase today, I would have gotten a
Around
tornado.
3:37 p.m. Eastern Daylight
There were
Time.
so many tornadoes in like
For upbeat,
northeastern
a
PA
large,
and New York.
extremely dangerous
And
and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect
this
your
one
life,
in
take cover
Luzerne County
now.
actually
For
looks
your
good.
protection, move to an inferior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Please report severe weather by calling 412-262-1988, posting to the National Weather Service Pittsburgh Facebook page, or using Twitter at NWS Pittsburgh. A large and extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. Take immediate tornado precautions. This is an emergency situation. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 3:45 p.m. for the following county: Allegheny County, Pennsylvania. The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has issued a tornado warning for Allegheny County in southwestern Pennsylvania until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:02 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service meteorologists were tracking a large and extremely dangerous tornado over McDonald. Doppler radar showed a tornado moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. In addition, a train spotter reported a large tornado over the intersection of Washington Avenue and Pennsylvania State Route 980. This tornado has already caused significant damage to property and communities in northern Washington County. This storm has a history of producing catastrophic damage and massive casualties in Atlasburg. This is a tornado emergency for downtown Pittsburgh and surrounding areas. Take cover now. The tornado will be near Oakdale and Nobletown around 3:08 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Rennerdale around 3:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Carnegie, Scott Township, Greentree.
And then he kissed me out of the way he rides.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna watch that or listen to it. What is this? No. Okay, stop posting mommy ASMR in the fucking stream chat. Who is this? Who is Dennis Morse 951? Guys, Kay must have died. Kay lost. Terrible day. Oh, I know what I want to watch. Which one do I want to watch from Christopher? We'll do.
In other news this evening.
I do not trust. Okay. The young rural bombers. Overused? Good question. The Abinator. The most overused. That's a good question. The Dixon Dallas tour.
Hand-breaded chicken tenders with new fiery sauce at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Well, I'm not
Feed your
even going
appetite.
to.
Do you remember your first kiss?
It was a long kiss.
So I wouldn't say it was that long.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Middle Township Police Department and the Cape May County Office of Emergency Management. Due to failure of local telephone equipment, the 911 emergency telephone number is currently not in service. Calls made to 911 cannot be completed at this time.
My goodness.
This outage is in effect for those living in the following areas: in Cape May County, Avalon, Dennis Township, Middle Township, Ocean City, Sea Isle City, Stone Harbor, Upper Township, and Woodbine. Please note that during this outage, emergency calls cannot be made by dialing 0, as dialing 0 and requesting emergency services will transfer you to 911 and will thus not go through. If you are in need of law enforcement, your local fire department or rescue services, please call the non-emergency number for your locality. This number can be found online at www.capemaycountynj.gov or on the inside front cover of your printed telephone directory. Please take the time to educate yourself of these numbers in advance. There is no time frame as to when 911 services will be restored. Repeating, 911 telephone requests are unable to be completed at this time due to localized equipment failure. 911 services are currently unavailable for the following areas: in Cape May County, Avalon, Dennis Township, Middle Township, Ocean City, Sea Isle City, Stone Harbor, Upper Township, and Woodbine. Emergency requests can be made by dialing your
You're supposed to
locality's
deal
non-emergency
with it.
phone number.
I don't know.
Dialing 0 will not connect you to emergency services. Non-emergency numbers can be found online at www.capemaycountynj.gov or on the inside front cover of your printed telephone directory. Please take the time to educate yourself of these numbers in advance. There is no time frame as to when 911 services will be restored.
It's here.
FT sent a link, and I'm now. Oh, he sent that, okay.
Radio 108 WFPC with Christopher Chrisman live in the studio and some great 80s music right here on the radio. You know, I have to tell you something. I'm kind of surprised that last one was never released as a single. I really think it would have been another great hit for that band. You know what I'm talking about? Everyone, you're tuned into the Vinyl Countdown. I'm with you here every Wednesday night starting at 5 p.m. for 4 hours of the greatest hits of the 1980s right here on the voice of Frederick Farkas College, WFPC Radio 108. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 5:22, so that means it's time for a look at the weather. For the rest of tonight, we're going to have partly cloudy skies with scattered showers possible till midnight, lows in the mid-60s. Tomorrow is going to be sunny and breezy with winds at about 15 miles per hour and a high in the upper 70s. Tomorrow night brings increasing cloudiness yet again to the area, with rain showers possible at times and temperatures hovering in the upper 60s. And then on your Friday, any rain will diminish by your morning commute. However, clouds will remain throughout the day with highs in the low 80s. Currently, right now in Middle Township, we have a partly cloudy sky condition with a temperature of 70 degrees. Atlantic City has 67, Wildwood 69. Next weather update in about 20 minutes right here on Radio 108. Also broadcasting online on your smart speaker of choice. Just ask them to play Radio 108 WFPC. Coming up next on the Vinyl Countdown, we've got 3 in a row for you right here on the voice of Frederick Farkas College.
Thought it was the
I'm
guy's
Christopher Chrisman playing the best and the worst of the 1980s decade for your drive home.
What is TMYK? Who is TMYK? I did say that.
Hundreds of meaningful gifts at prices you'll love. Only at Kay.
Okay. Who is this person? Am I supposed to know this person? Am I like... Help? I literally do not know this person. I do not think I've ever watched this. Okay, I have watched this.
We are going to lay the batter down on our baking sheet in order to make out sugar cookies.
I'm watching this and I'm getting off stream for the night. Well, I saw this in the search, but I didn't want to watch it because it had an epilepsy warning.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important information will follow.
Okay. Never back down, never what? Yeah, I want it louder though. Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
That's right.
Because whenever I tap out, it unfocuses for some reason. What on earth is this?
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants with all actions and procedures in the EAS operating handbook for national emergencies. The President of the United States Office representative will shortly deliver a message from the emergency alert system. That's
This is an emergency action notification. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KURO Kuro TV, KMELK Mel, and KEWG, the Kuromi Weather Channel. We will be discontinuing programming. You should now tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. This broadcast station will be discontinuing programming. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed during this emergency.
I could have seen that one coming.
This is an emergency action notification. This station has interrupted its regular program.
For official or emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed during this emergency. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system.
I know whose
During
voice
this period
this
of
is.
emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in respective assigned areas. This is KMOV St. Louis. We will be discontinuing programming. At this time, you should now tune the stations providing news and information for your local area.
Why did I just get a notification?
This broadcast station will be discontinuing programming. Do not use your telephone. Telephone lines should be kept open for official or emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed during this emergency.
This is EAS Alert 88.
This is an emergency action.
That's Shadowfrost, yep.
Information to the public in respective assigned areas. This is KMOV St. Louis. We will be discontinuing programming. At this time, you should now tune the stations providing news and information for your local area.
Local area for more information on this national emergency.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States or one of his representatives will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. As per the agreement between the National Weather Service, the Federal Communications Commission, and the White House, the NOAA Weather Radio Network will not deliver any presidential or national emergency messages. I repeat, the NOAA Weather Radio Network will not deliver any presidential or national emergency messages. Please tune to a radio or station that will furnish information to your local area regarding this
EAS
national
kids
emergency.
in shambles right now.
This is an emergency action notification. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KDO 89. We will be discontinuing programming. You should now tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. This NOAA Weather Radio station will be discontinuing programming. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed during this emergency.
Due to a national emergency, NOAA Weather Radio standard programming has been discontinued. The NOAA Weather Radio service will only play emergency messages requested to be aired over the NOAA Weather Radio service as well as weather watches and warnings. You are being urged to tune to a radio station providing information for your local area for more information on this national emergency.
This is an emergency action notification.
This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KURO Kuro TV, KMELK Mel, and KEWG, the Kuromi Weather Channel. We will be discontinuing programming. You should now tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. This broadcast station will be discontinuing.
This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KPLR St. Louis. We will be discontinuing programming. You should now tune to the stations providing news and information for your local area. This broadcast station will be discontinuing programming. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system.
Oh, yo.
Emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air, providing providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KURO Kuro TV, KMELK Mel, and KEWG, the Kuromi Weather Channel. We will be discontinuing programming. You should now emergency auction notification. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KURO.
Interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KEXA Television. We will be discontinuing programming. You should now tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. This broadcast station will be discontinuing programming. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed during this emergency. This is an emergency action notification. This station has
This is an emergency auction notification. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KURO Kuro TV, KMELK Mel, and KEWG, the Kuromi Weather Channel. We will be discontinuing programming. You should now tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. This broadcast station will be discontinuing programming. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed during this emergency. This is an emergency auction notification. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most broadcast stations will remain on the air, providing
This message has been authorized for release by the President. The President may not speak at this time as he, as well as the Vice President and every member of the Presidential Cabinet, are all being moved to an undisclosed location for their safety. About a few minutes ago, the North American Aerospace Defense Command detected the launch of over 400 This message has been authorized for release by the President. The President may speak at this nuclear warhead, as well as the for the U.S. and every member of the It is believed that these missiles are going to impact major populations as well as the military installations. The message has been authorized for release by the president. The law enforcement may now get this activity from the left by every member who urged to be otherwise for immediate use. All the high of nuclear explosions and prolonged development which open our lives mutually by military. We should hide under a nuclear shelter as a few days the result in this war and then it's going to poetry and translate in the bag great do not leave the shelter unless your right is in change or otherwise or all that the president may reveal these that they have reacted by soldier and jury norms do not harm
Uh-huh. Oh god, did the chat break? My goodness. Look at that, I guessed right. Alright. I think I'm gonna actually go trying to sleep. Because I am exhausted. So, it's been fun. It's been real. Thank you all for tuning in. And good night. I am not doing a sleeping stream.